Evening, everyone. Just waiting for a couple of people to join. Just thought I'd do a quick chili can grow update. Whilst having a vape. Oh, someone's on there. I think it's Stu and Jean. Bonjour, bonjour. Ah, Tony. Hello. Thought I'd do a quick update of the chili can because it's still under lights in my cupboard. Hi, Jean. Yeah, not too bad, you? Yeah, I thought I'd do a quick update because it's really taken well to this cracking method now, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you. Let me try and rest the phone. Hold on. Hopefully you can all see that. I'll try and lift it up and see if you can see the actual roots. That's the roots now. It's just getting bigger and bigger. I think it's gone a bit crazy, really. As you can see, it's just gone nuts. Every single arm on it is just throwing out side spans. It's a little bit tangled up, really, to be honest, but it's everywhere. There's just, even inside here, just new growth all coming through, little ones. It's trying to throw out new arms under her as well somewhere. But yeah, it's still no flowers yet, no pods, nothing. It looked like it was trying to the other day, but they sort of dried up. There's a couple there coming through. You can see that just about. But that's wishful thinking, that one. It's so small. But it's just growing crazy. But it's all like, it's literally growing like ivy. It loves this chili focus, but each arm's just like, I don't know, just throwing out side shoots everywhere. It's a bit heavy. Definitely needs some kind of support soon, I think, because it's on the large side of life. What's that side like? Yeah, see the back, it's completely different. That's where the lights aren't. You can see how it's just side shooting out, look. It's mad. But yeah, it's under lights, Tony. It's remember I converted it from soil to cracty, and it sort of lost all its leaves the first few days, and then slowly picked back up, and now it's starting to accept it fully. So I'm hoping over the next sort of week or so, I was going to up the chili focus mix. It's just mental. Look at it all. I was going to up the chili focus, but it says I need to really do it from flowering, and it's definitely not flowering yet, so I don't really want to up it and end up killing it. I mean, the lights are on for, I think it's 16 hours or 14 hours, and all the other plants in there are doing the same hours, and some of them are growing flowers like crazy. They are dropping flowers, but it's, they're just going crazy with the foliage. I mean, the other two are here. These two. This one's got flowers everywhere again. I think it's less than it did have, but most of them are just dropping off now. I mean, that's two plants there. That's the caramel scorpion, which is absolutely massive, and that one is something else. Fatali, yeah. This is Gem's favourite. Big up, Gem. I know you like them. Floral taste. Sorry. but they're doing all right. That one's starting to get better now. Starting to grow a bit of new leaf. What's this one like? Yeah, rubbish. This one's pretty cool now. He's flowering away nicely. Little skull there. You can have some nice pods hanging off hopefully soon. This little 7-pot yellow. This is one of my bonsais it's going to be anyway, because it's all grown sideways where I've got it up the top here. So I'm hoping it's going to grow sideways. But yeah, let me close that. But yeah, it's definitely stuck in vegetation, that's for sure. I'm just not really sure what to do to get it into flower. The other ones are starting to flower all right. I mean, it is going. You probably can't see that in there, but it is doing it. Yeah, they're really healthy. I mean, I've got one plant up here, just to show you the difference. This one was in my truck. I don't know if you guys remember, but I used to keep one in my truck. And this is the one from the truck. If you look at the colour of the leaves, and yes, it's growing some little flowers on top now. Very strange grow. Look at that. But that was in the truck. And look at the colour of the leaves and how bumpy they are, and just not very nice. And then that is just glorious. And that's all just from under lights rather than shite light from the sun. But whilst we're on here, I thought I'd show you something else. This is my Naga plant that it's a couple of years old now, and I nearly killed it a few times, to be fair, when I had aphids and stuff, and fungus gnats. But that's my Naga. This branch snapped off of that a long time ago, which is a little snap branch there, and then I rooted it, and it's been going for quite a while now. It's probably a year old, I suppose, and I've already had 2 Nagas off of this, and yeah, look, so that's probably the same as the last Naga I had, which was red, and it's come off this plant here. That's another one growing now, lovely, and then this little baby one's completely different, which is very strange because this is off the Naga. But to make things even crazier, same plant, see that one came off of this one. Oh, there's a bud. These two, again, are quite on the way to being Naga-y. I think there's another one around here somewhere. Yeah, there, look, on its way, a little bit of a tail on it. And then when you come around this side of the same Naga plant, you got these. If anyone can tell me what the hell these are, I have no idea. That one's going orange, but with a sucked in ass, and this one is red. Oh well, orangey. It doesn't look like on camera, but that's red pretty much. But again, it's like a completely different style. These are short and round. This one's short and round. Turn the plant round, and you got Naga-y shapes coming through. Even this one, look. But then, like I said, this is the same plant. They're a lot bigger on this tiny little branch. But yet, it's grown 2 different types of pod as well. So I have no idea what's going on there. I mean, that's kind of, like I said, that has snapped off of that before it went bonsai'd. This is just like a bonsai-y-ish style-ish. And this one, oh shit, sugar. Yeah. So I don't know what's going to happen with those, but we'll see. They're quite, that's heavy-ish, whereas these ones are like, sound hollow and light. These are heavy again and quite tough, whereas these are like very, very thin-walled. You can sort of hear it. Sounds like empty cardboard boxes. It's more like a testicle. So after 7:20, I can say that. So these are my 2 Naga testicles right here, and there's something else. Yeah, so yeah, just thought I'd do a quick little video really, mainly for this, the can. I know Jem will be liking to see the can grow. I mean, it's got a nice bit of girth to it, and yeah, just I'm hoping that soon over this course of, I don't know, the next few months, this actually throws out a load of flowers. I just need to, I don't know, I might have to trim some of it back. I just want to let it grow. Let it grow. Oh, sugar, just lost a leaf. I need to stop playing with them now. Which one, Stu? These? Or the can grow? I'm assuming you mean this one, but you could mean this one. You could even mean this little dead thing. Little flowers on it. A bit of pollination. Yep, those two. Yeah, you like these, don't you, Stu? They're just cool. I mean, completely different style of plant, but... And I like this one because of the root structure. Look, I cleaned it all off, let them dry out slowly. And it's got... I don't know if I'll be able to lift it out. Nah, this one, I just watered it yesterday, so it's a bit soggy. But they... the roots are really nice on the bottom of them. I don't know, it's just... I just like the style of it. It's like a huge canopy. I just kept chopping all the lower leaves and branches. You can see where they've all come off, all the way up, and then I'll just let it branch out at the top. And it's like a the snapped one and his mama. Well, his mama's got testicles, so I'm assuming it's Dada. Definitely. But yeah, okay, cool, we'll do. Right, well, that's that. Should we go into the greenhouse or not? It's getting a bit dark. Let's go in the greenhouse. Let's go and have a look. Let's go and have a look. Getting dark. Getting dark. Anyone likes orchids? A few orchids going on? Orchids? Orchids? Let's have a look. We won't look at my cucumbers, because when you care for too many chilies, cucumbers don't live. But there we are, there's one. And I think I've got a little dinky one on there. There you go. Next to a very dead leaf. They just have not liked it this year at all. Bit of a cucumber. But, there's my dinner one day. Bit of dinner. Yeah, I've got a bit of daylight, look. But it's still dark. Tomatoes. Dying. There's still a few ripening on it, but they got crucified on a really hot few days. But yeah, that's that. We've got a few tomatoes going on still. Raspberry plant from Jean. Thanks, Jean. Still no raspberries, but it's grown loads since you gave it to me. Nice bit of healthiness to that. No flowers though. I think it's too late now, really. Anywho, dinner, just in case no one heard. Dinner. Reconnecting. Yeah, it's come back in now. Hopefully you can still hear me. I'll put my 4G back on as well. Should work. Anyway, if you can still hear me, guys, I picked up this Acer the other day from a customer because I was at their house, and I saw this root system, and I thought this would make an amazing bonsai. And so I bought this, 30 quid off the customer, and I'm hoping to put it into a bonsai dish when it's when it's like used to this pot. She hasn't looked after it very well, as you can see. So a bit of wind damage or too much sun, but let it recuperate. And then we have the chilies and another spider webs. Yuck. There's my little wisteria bonsai going on. If you guys can still hear me, I'm assuming you can. It's like a bit of a funky shape going on with this. Nice little wisteria. Hoping it'll grow nice flowers hanging down. Be a little centre table piece in the summer, even though it's dropping leaves. I've got a little Armageddon on the plant you gave me, Jean. And if you can see that little stinky one there. I got one of the KS. This is the can grow, not in a can. And there is somewhere on here, there she be, little tiny pod there. I have no idea what it's going to produce, but it's not even on. Oh, it is on. It's using 4G and Wi-Fi, Gene. So that's a bit strange. Anyway, what we got going on in there? In here we got these bad boys, yellow Cyrils, I think they are. They came from Gene, but I think they came from Gem originally, the seeds. They're all producing quite random pods, to be honest. I don't really know what's in these. Where are they? Yeah, it's some of them are quite big, but again, it's quite a heavy plant, to be honest. It's all sort of hanging all over the place, but it's still going. What else we got in there? There's a little ring of fire in there somewhere. There she is. So them going a bit crazy down there. It's a bit tight in there. There's that random strange plant, which I had no idea what it is. Meant to be a 7-pot JPN purple. Have you got Mr. Maggie scissors? Yeah, I have somewhere for my little bonsais. Where are they? Somewhere in there. Well, actually, I think they might be inside with all the bonsais. Or bonjis. This would be a bonsai as well if it regrows. This one here is a little Buddha. All the roots are wrapped around him. And I reburied him so he starts to grow a bit faster. And then if he actually reflowers, or re-leaves, then that'll be going in the bonsai dish as well. Daniel-san! Daniel-san! I don't know if that one will regrow because I chopped him back quite early. There's a little, me and my daughter planted a conker. And that's what we got so far. It's getting there, a little tree. I stole a cutting from a customer's house of olives. It's just starting to regrow some leaves there. Anyway, we're on a chili group, aren't we? So yeah, this is the Naga, not Naga, growing, I'm assuming Thai chilies, possibly. One keeps going off. Yeah, there's Thai chilies all over that. There's some red ones somewhere. Right deep. Oh, for God's sake, why is it gone off again? Right deep in the back there's a few red ones coming through now. I don't even know if you guys can still see me, hear me. Who knows what's going on. No, not another. Not chili. Yeah, I've got a few in here, to be honest. That one was a Naga that Gene got from someone. And like I said, they are not Nagas. What else have we got in here today? Oh, this one in here. Oh, this is a caramel scorpion from Andrew on here, one of the newer guys from Bournemouth. And again, they're producing some nice pods now. Don't really think they look scorpion shaped, but we'll see what this turns out to be. There's a couple in there as well. Just about see them. Somewhere in there. There he goes, another one there. But again, to be honest, they look quite naga-y. So I don't know what they're going to be. They're quite chunky. Anyway. A pointless little tiny jalapeno. Yeah, probably, mate. Not chili section. Yeah, we need a new group. Any UK not chili plants. Seeds from Gem. Thanks, mate. Right. No, that didn't come from Gem. That just came from a guy in Bournemouth somewhere, and Gene picked up a load of little runt plants, little tiny ones, and it said Naga, and we've got Thai chilies. But she got them for free, so that was not a bad thing, really. This is a very suffering Fatale. It's a red Fatale jigsaw again, but I don't know, it just doesn't, it keeps curling up its leaves and stuff. But I mean, now guys, this is a Nightfire that I picked up at the Dorset Chili Festival. It's quite a funky plant, to be honest. I've had quite a few chilies off of it. They go from like brown, purple to greeny coloured, into like a golden, like that, and then they go red. So that's quite funky. Apache, pointless looking at that. Zebroccoli, a couple of broccolis coming through. Chocolate Reapers. Loads of Chocolate Reapers. My phone's going again. Here we go. We're back online. Yeah, Chocolate Reapers are doing quite nicely. I've taken a big one off and sent it to Jamie Bolton or something, I think his last name is. Yeah, and he's going to take a couple of those. He's going to try one on a live, apparently. And I sent them some chili jam as well. But yeah, they're doing quite nicely. This one's a Scotch bonnet plant. I gave one of these to Jean as well, but they're quite funny shapes, so I think they're not Scotch bonnets. Again, a not chili plant, but there's loads of pods on it. I'm sure we can put them in some kind of jam or something or other. Another one up there, quite a good size, so hopefully it'll just fill up a sauce, give it some flavour of some kind, probably floury taste. This is a ricotta, what the fuck flip you call it, AJ Largo ricotta. I think there's flowers all over it, but possibly just, oh, snapped a branch. I think there's one pod on it down there. There you go. But yeah, so Jean's one of these. I mean, look, there's the plant, and it is starting to spur off up to here. Got one random massive branch, whereas the rest are small. This one's a beast in the background. Look, all those bad boys, white nagas. I've got to send a couple of them to Jem. Actually, he wants to. I think it was Jem. Wants to have a taste of that. What else we got in here? These are coming through nicely now. This is the Naga. Let's have a look. It's the Naga brain down in the back here. They're quite cool. Bit lumpy looking, whatever they call it. There's a name for that in the first year chili grower. Don't forget, guys. Anyway, there's a few on that somewhere here and there, inside, outside, and all that lot. Again, they're quite, yeah. Jalapenos, actually finally growing some, which is nice. They're all in there. There's another plant in here. This one is meant to be a Carolina Reaper, but looking at these, I wouldn't really say that was a Reaper. I don't really know what that is. So I don't know what that is really. I'll send you some white nagas if you want, Kev, because I got enough of them on here. I was thinking about sending this one to Jem, because it's a double and you'd have to do them both at the same time. But I don't know how hot it will be. They're quite tough, to be fair. They're not really... Oh, they are quite soft skinned actually. I tasted one the other day and it was bloody awful. Hot, spicy. What we got in here? This one down here is a Naga Viper. Which again, it's going to have quite a few different types of Nagas going on. I'm hoping so, because I want to get different flavours. I like the Naga taste. And I want to do some nice jams where you can really taste that Naga. Really, I want the Dorset Naga, but that was meant to be a Dorset Naga. And it's not. It's not. So anyway, that's got a few flowers and pods growing on it now, and that's the Naga Viper. And then we've got, last but not last, the lemon drop. No, not lemon drop. What's this one? Sugar Rush Peach, that's the one. And then again, this is the second crop on this. They just gone, I chopped it back the first time, took a few pods off, and then it went mental. And now we've got some nice pods growing on it up there. I think round the other side somewhere. I don't know if you better turn it in here without killing it. There's a ripe one somewhere. No, it's not ripe yet. There's another long one at the back there. Chili hot and spicy, never. Hey, Stewie. Yeah, so yeah, that's it guys, really. These ones up here are just the ones that didn't really like life. They just didn't want to grow, so I just left them to it, and if I get a pod, I get a pod. Yeah, there's an Armageddon there with a tiny little chili on it. We got, what's this one up here? Komodo Dragon again, loads of flowers on it, but it just didn't really, it's taken all this time just to get to that size. So I didn't really bother potting it on. This one, I can't even remember what it is, I just repotted it because I did. Oh, hello. And then, yeah, Starkist at the back again, with a little pod growing on it. But yeah, all in all, that's it. So yeah, looking forward to getting a few chilies out of here. Hopefully hot and spicy ones, stew. Anywho, I shall end it on a nice picture of a Reaper. Good night.